That's not the way I want to be. Just lying here, stretched out on the couch. You think you smile, scratch your head, and I'll undress and get in bed. Just because I hate to be alone. But I was weak and tagged along. Now I'm strong, and I can say it. Goodbye, Joe. I'll see you around. Goodbye, Joe. I wanna be free. Goodbye, Joe. I thought a lot got me wet. Now I know you didn't care.
Many of you know this is actually National Senior Center Month, and I can't think of a better way to celebrate that event than holding a gathering like this, which really celebrates democracy. It was almost exactly a year ago. I was here holding a town hall meeting in Hebron, and again, Sharon is somebody who I really think gets it in terms of the mission of a senior center, which is to share it with the community, to not just provide services, but also to make it a vehicle for people to learn more about their community and to make good decisions. You know, to follow up on that, I just want to let people know we brought materials with us that follow on the discussion we had a year ago. We have the nonpartisan trustees of Medicare and Social Security, which issued their report a couple of weeks ago, which shows that the Medicare program solvency was strengthened by 12 years as a result of the recent changes that took place in Congress. We have also expanded preventive care services, whether it's free annual checkups, free screenings for cancer, also beginning the process of eliminating the dreaded donut hole, which Edith and I worked hard and long on because that was just a ridiculous prescription drug benefit with 100% out-of-pocket deductible for people who are paying a monthly premium. So we've made real progress, and those materials are here. But what I want to just share with you in this brief time is that as a member of Congress going in 2007, my focus has always been on what I think is the ultimate solution to the challenges that many of the other candidates have talked about for Connecticut, which is to increase job growth and high-value, high-skilled jobs. I sit on the Armed Services Committee, the only House member from the state of Connecticut. Since I've been on that committee, we have doubled submarine production. When I came into office, it was $2.5 billion for the Virginia-class program. Today, it is over $5 billion. And I would just share with people that the day I walked into office, President Bush had submitted a budget with $0 new for a second submarine. By bringing the appropriators, the key people in Congress, House and Senate, to Groton, we were able to break through, and today we now have a budget which will have full, robust funding for 2 submarines a year, which our Navy desperately needs. We also have new design work, which is going to bring in, again, high-value jobs, young people going to work at EV. In fact, the space needs created by that work is the reason why EV announced just recently one of the most positive, exciting developments in Connecticut, that they were buying the Pfizer building, 700,000 square feet of empty space to house these new jobs, which now are the result of work that myself and Senator Lieberman started on in 2007. But on the Armed Services Committee, we've also worked hard for Pratt & Whitney with Bill Rudis, with the Joint Strike Fighter program. That engine work is going to provide work for decades for the state of Connecticut. It is going to be the largest acquisition of aircraft by the Air Force for many years to come, and I've been part of that effort to make sure that GE doesn't take that business away from Pratt & Whitney. But it isn't only defense jobs. I am co-chairman of the Congressional Dairy Caucus. We got emergency assistance for dairy farmers, some right here in Hebron, to help them through the worst crash in commodity prices in 2009. A bipartisan group of members of Congress, again, that brought export assistance and emergency assistance last December to make sure that we did not lose one dairy farm in the state of Connecticut, despite the fact that prices had dropped to their lowest level in all of our adult lives. We've gotten help for shoreline communities in terms of dredging and the Army Corps of Engineers to unlock federal channels that were blocked up from marinas in Westbrook and Clinton. Every single day as a member of Congress, I get up as somebody who is focused on the challenges that middle class and small businesses face in eastern Connecticut. Almost 2 years ago, as a member of Congress, I was confronted with probably one of the most difficult decisions that faced our country and any sitting member, which was the Wall Street bailout. We had over 4,000 calls into our office, emails from all across the economy, and certainly from leadership of both sides of the aisle, pushing hard to get this $700 billion measure through, which had no accountability and no explanation in terms of how that money was going to be spent. And I was the only member of the Connecticut delegation to vote no on that measure, and I stand by that vote today because I think, in fact, it was the wrong approach to our economy. We should be helping from the ground up, not from the top down, and that's the kind of congressman you're going to get from Joe Courtney. I ask for your support this fall. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared for any longer than that. Hi, everybody. Thank you for being so patient and staying with us. I want to know how many people in this room do not love Connecticut? Is there anybody? Raise your hand if you don't love Connecticut. We all have that in common. Every single person in this room, every single one of us who is running for office is running because we love this state. And we love our country. We're in big trouble, and we all know it. Government of the people, by the people, for the people. My name is Janet Peckinpaugh. I am a candidate for the United States Senate Congress. Sorry, Linda. From Eastern Connecticut. They mix this up all the time. From Eastern Connecticut. As citizens of Eastern Connecticut, you deserve to be represented in Congress. Each individual has that right as an American. We need to get that back. True representation. I came forward, and many of you know me because I'm a journalist on television for 30 years, and that's how you know me. You brought me into your living rooms to tell you what's going on in your state, in your country, to give you a real synopsis of the difficult issues and pare that down and tell you about those. That's the skill that I can take with me to Congress. The incumbent Joe Courtney has voted with Nancy Pelosi on the Barack Obama agenda 98.1% of the time in the last 2 years. I don't agree with anybody 98% of the time. I don't know about you. But even my precious son, who I agree with most of the time, I don't agree with him 98% of the time. When you elect me in November, I will speak for you. That's why I stepped forward. I am not a politician. I am a citizen. We need to get back to that kind of representation again. We need to have someone in Washington who will speak for us. I don't want to do what I want to do. I want to do what you tell me as citizens of Eastern Connecticut that you want to get done. Partisan politics has got to stop. The government was established to help individuals, not to make decisions for us as individuals. Who knows best how to spend your money? How to take care of your health? How to create jobs? Who knows best?
We do.
You do. I am going to take your independent, common sense ideas and be your voice in Washington. I am a mother who has raised a son alone for 19 years. I know firsthand about problems that we face day to day as Americans right now. I pledge to cut government spending, to introduce term limits, to repeal this new health care legislation, and to fight to get back to true representative government again. I hope you will vote for me on November 2nd. My name is Janet Peckinpaugh, and I thank you for letting me.